All right, hey guys, welcome back to Samco Tradboat. Today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the knots. Not needing to use carabiners or quick links. 2 knots will do everything you need, really only one of them when it comes to your tether line, okay? Actually taking your tether line, whether you're a saddle hunter or you're one sticking, you're tree stand hunting, doesn't matter what you're doing, there's really only 1 knot that really makes a difference here, and it's so simple to do. So I'm going to show it to you and explain it to you, but I don't have, this is my tether line on my harness, okay, and I also wear a lineman belt, but this tether is connected 100% of the time now on the tree. It's my main safety factor. This is a dynamic rope. It's got a little bit of stretch to it. It's a mountain climbing grade rope. This is Sterling Duetto 8.4 millimeter dynamic rope on here for mountain climbing. I have it tied in with a figure 8 harness or figure 8 knot here, and then I actually even sealed it so it's not coming undone. I put a shrink tubing over there. This stays permanently attached to this harness on here. But the 2 knots, basically what I use now is I use a running bow line for everything. But then if I have to, if the running bow line doesn't work, like for example, let's say I'm going into trees and I got where I'm going to be set up on my stand and above me is going to be branches here and I can't get that running bow line up high enough to be secured, I'll retie it with a bow line. Now I will do that with my lineman belt still attached. I wear my lineman belt from the second I leave the ground all the way up until I'm in my stand and set up, and this is then I'm using just this. But I run both lines, okay? But with this, so let me show you here, put it into perspective. But what I do is I basically, what I want to know is I want to know about how high I can reach is about how much slack I want in here, okay? I put that up as high as I can. I know about right there. That's about where I want my knot at. I throw my arm around here. Then this wraps around this way here. This is going to come in and go here. Comes right under, oh, it comes right underneath. Then we flip this. And I'll show you this knot close up here in a second. Hang on. Oh, I got to make sure I get under that. There we go. We come under. We're gonna flip this away and we're going right here. All we're gonna do is come up, go around it and come back in. It is this fast and easy. Okay, and then we're just gonna take that slack up, boom, and we have a running bow line here. With this knot, I can put this on a tree. Now once that's on there, once I yank this sideways, it bites and holds pretty good on its own. I don't have to do nothing with it. It'll stay there. Even on this slippery bark, I don't have a good tree in my yard. All my trees are massive pecan trees here, so I don't have the luxury of using those to show you. But this utility pole, it doesn't get more slick than this, and it stays. It's there. It's not going anywhere. And so it's there. So I can take this, loosen it, bring it up the tree more as I need to once I get it where I want. Just give it a hard pull, and she stays right there and it's not going anywhere, and I can hook my other stick on, do my stuff, and then continue. I'll keep it in frame here, but that's it right there. Give it a snap and it's done, and it holds on its own good enough because there's no weight on this. There's no carabiners, no quick links, no nothing to drag this down. It just stays on its own. Slack doesn't matter, it stays. It's just not coming down on its own. It stays right there. So we love that feature of it. It's quick. Loosen it, put it up. Okay, again, I'm keeping it in frame, but put it where I want it. Grab the rope, snug it, and done. Right there, hit it, and then I'm done. I don't have to mess with it. I can keep going. When I get to the top of the tree, and I have my stand hung and everything set, I'm ready to get into this. Remember, this is up high. We don't want this much slack. We want this set so that there's not a lot of slack in here. It would just be too high out of frame for me to show you that. So, but once we get this set where I want, and I'm in my tree, I put this up as high again, as high as I can, so that my slack factor is about like this. This is how I want to hunt, okay? I have total mobility to move around, do whatever I want to, but while that's up there, I want to make sure it's not going to slide. What I do is I'm taking this knot, okay, I snug it across, and then I just take this tail end here and I just put a quick half hitch in here like that. Now it's not going to move. It's staying right there. It cannot slide down a tree. Perfect and easy, and it's not, I don't have to worry about it. I can move in any direction. I can put tension on it. It's not going anywhere. It stays right there. When I'm done, boop, there it is, and now I'm ready to climb down the tree. So it's that simple of a system. Put it where you want it, give it a quick pull. As you climb, it stays put while you climb up. Once you're up there, just give it a quick once over knot just to hold it so that it can't come down on its own. That's all there is to it. It's just as simple as that, okay? Just locking it in just to keep it so it doesn't shimmy down when you put tension on this. It stays where it is. So I'll show you the knot, real simple. Now, had I got in here and I got all this slack, on here and I'm climbing, but I got this slack. I don't want to hunt with this much slack. It's too far of a fall. I don't want to deal with that. But I also, let's say there's branches here and a branch here. I can't just slide this up past there. What we're going to do is we're going to treat this then just like we do when we pass a branch. Okay, if I have to pass a branch on the way up with this, remember I also have a lineman belt on. But if I have to pass a branch with this on the way up, so what I do with my lineman belt on, here's branches, I disconnect this, take it, again, I know my spot where I'm at there, I grabbed it right from the knot, I throw it back around the tree, I bring this back around like this, and then I'm going to flip this and I'm going to run this right back up through, right back around, right back in. I'm going to pull all that slack out of it so it's there, and there it is, and now I have my running bow line back, okay? So we know that. When I'm up in the stand here and I get set and I'm ready to hunt, if I can't move this up high enough to get it up there where it's going to be out of my way, and I have to retie this, I can retie that, or I can just put a standard bow line in it, okay? A standard bow line is also a super, super fast, effective knot, and we'll talk about that in a second here, but with a bow line, all I gotta do is I've got this little marker I keep on there. That little piece of stealth strip on there is my marker for my distance that I want. I put it on here like this. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this bow line in. Look how quick and easy this is. Okay, right here like this. And now I put a bow line knot into here. I'm going to snug that right up to there and boom. And I am now officially tied into the tree. And I can put this, I want it up higher, but trying to show you here to keep it in frame. But I can set that now where I want it at, snug it up even more if I need to. And I'm set now. And now I'm ready to hunt. And again, I got total mobility all the way around the entire tree, do whatever I need to do without it being any impact or issue for me. I can do whatever I want and I'm protected. So those are the two knots: bow line, running bow line. The running bow line is the one we use the most because of its effectiveness of being able to get up and down the tree with us as we go, and the speed to be able to get around branches. It works fantastic. So I'm a huge fan of these two knots, but I don't have to mess with carabiners. I don't have to mess with little gear ties on there to keep it from moving. I don't have to add anything in there, grommets or nothing like that. All I do with it is take it and measure how high I want that to be up there, put it around the tree. Okay, come in here one time this way like this, quick fold over, and this is it. We just tie that knot in, simple and easy as that. Take that slack up out of it, and boom, we got it. We're set, we're done. It is that simple of a system. Give it a snug, and you're in. Oh, that one had a little drop to it, but very easy to do, and locks in like that, and you're not moving. So very simple. Now I'm going to bring you in close right here, and I'm going to show you how to make this knot. So let me show you that. Now there's also good tutorials online, but these two knots, they are game changer for me for simplicity. No noise, no rattle, no nothing on my line. Everything is pure perfect. People ask me all the time, how long is it? I don't know. If it's connected to my waist and I step on it right there, I still can't reach the top of it. So it's that long. However long that is, whatever that is, if we double it up, you know, I mean, that's whatever, it's long. You want length. So that way you got room to be able to get around bigger trees. You can stretch your arms up. You want the options on here. So, all right, let's bring you in a little tighter. All right, so for that running bow line, what we do is we go around a tree, okay? I'm left-handed, so you're maybe reversed. Then you're gonna go over the rope that's here. Doesn't matter if it's over top or over under, doesn't matter, but you gotta grab this one, right? Because you need something to slide on here. So you're gonna grab that, grab this, I roll it over one time in my hand. So you just grab it, roll it, okay, creates this loop right here like that. Then I'm gonna come up through the bottom of the loop, wrap around this, and then come right back in, okay? And I'm just gonna pull that slack through, and then when I pull that, you can always tell a bow line because you have one strand being captured by one loop, two other strands being captured by the other loop. See here, we're capturing two, capturing one, capturing two, capturing one. That's what makes a bow line. Okay, that's what it looks like right there. Okay, these two are captured here, we got one captured one, then this is our actual loop. that's around the tree. When you take that and you snug that on there, you can see it bites in, and just the weight of it, the pressure on this knot and the weight of that holds it stable. It doesn't come down the tree very well. It just wants to stay naturally with that and this, so you don't have to mess with it. Very simple, functional knot. Now the bowline is the same thing, but it just takes out this extra loop, so it's a little bit quicker. Now the nice thing about both of these knots is even under pressure, they are still easily releasable. So if you were to fall, you can still untie it. So with the bowline, all we're gonna do here is I'm just gonna make a loop again. I'm gonna run through the loop from underneath. I'm gonna wrap around the base of this, and I'm going right back into the loop, and that's it. And what do we get? We get one being captured here, two being captured here. Pull it tight, there's your bowline. That's all there is to it. If you need more, if this is too loose for you, just grab this line that comes in right here and tighten it up, snug it up to the tree at the knot, and then pull the slack in. Boom, you're done. It's that easy. Okay, it's such a functional knot. And again, if I take this and I yank on it with everything I got here, watch this. Oh, look at this, how easy that was to untie. Okay, that's the beauty of the bowline and a running bowline. Two knots that I've been using now for the last probably, God, it's got to be what? I got to be going on about probably 5 years or 6 years of running a system like this and not using anything else, no carabiners, no nothing. And I straight up love it. My tether, when I'm done, I take the tether when I get to the ground, and basically I can do it right here like this. I roll it over a few times, put a couple of loops in here, just folding it, okay? So I never worry about tangles. Put a couple of folds in here like this, you know, like just laying it next to itself. Once I have that, then I start here and I just kind of wrap it, put some wraps around it, like this, right up to the edge, and then I tuck it in. And this is how that lives on my harness, right there. Sweet and easy. It's just always there for me when I need it. When I need it, it just unhook this, unravels, boom, 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 ready to climb up the tree. So there you go, little tip for you on running that system with just knots and not having to put any carabiners or quickie links or steel links or quick disconnects, or having to use a gear tie to hold it in place so that it doesn't slide down a tree, or having to put a grommet or any of that kind of stuff. These two simple knots do it all for you. Thanks for watching.